I got to ask this question this morning. How do you find a single person that you're looking for on LinkedIn? And I'm going to show you some tactics that you can use to get there. But before I do, hit that subscribe and that notify button, because I create all of this content for you. So the first tactic is to simply type in their name. I can type in Randy Wooden, and there's Randy in one of these top 10. LinkedIn's always going to show you no more than 10 people who have that name. And I can find him. Right there he is on top. But let's say he's not there. And watch what else I can do. I can type in Good, because he works for Goodwill Industries. And there he is there. So I can type in his name, his first name, his last name, the first word of the company name. Now let's say I didn't find him by simply typing in his first name, his last name, and the first word of the company name. I could go to the company. So I can go to Goodwill Industries of Northwest North Carolina, who he works for. Go to that company. And then when I look at the company page, you can see there's only 288 employees. So I can click on the employees right here. And I can either scroll through 290 or 288 employees, or I can narrow it down. Now I know Randy lives in the Greensboro, North Carolina area. Hit show results. And I'm down to 132. You know, I also know that his first name is Randy. And there he is. So again, you could use go to the company page and use basically it's the people search into a company and into a region. And I could even show you even further. I can go to all filters, and if I know he's connected to me, I can do that. If I know he's connected to somebody else, I can use that. I can go look at past companies. If I know where he worked for, he used to work for the Wooden Group. What school did he go to? He used to go to Marietta College. What's his industry? I can also, if I want to, come down here and put other data in. Again, this is people search, but I started this people search from the company page. And I went to all 280 employees. Now there's one more thing I can do. I can go to the people tab of a company page. And on the people tab, I can come over here. I can go, okay, let me find him. Where does he live? I know he lives in Greensboro. You know, where did he study? Let me show more. And I happen to know he went to Marietta. Marietta's not on there. So we go to the next tab. What will they do? What did they study? Let me go to the next tab. Were they skilled out? How am I connected? I'm first level. So I've taken 283 employees and driven it down to 23. This is easier to search. Now I can come down here below the filters. People you may know, these are those 23 people. And if I remember what Randy looks like, I can scroll through down here and go, boom, there he is right there. So it's another way to find people. Another tactic, again, similar to the people search, I can go to my own network, go to my network, go to my connections. Now I can say, I know the dude's name is Randy. Type in Randy, and I got 15 out of 15,169 connections. Here are all the Randys I'm connected to. I'm connected to a fair number of Randys. But guess what? It's only one page, and there he is right there on top. And if I go to search with filters, what that's going to do is kick me over into the search window where I can use all of the people search filters. So there are numerous different ways to find the person. If I find a Randy, I'm not sure he's the right Randy, then what I would do is I'd recommend go to his profile and do some search on it and make sure this is the right Randy. You know, maybe I can say, look at his about section. Is he talking about the stuff that's relevant to him? Look at his experience section. Is this the company? Is this the previous company? Et cetera, et cetera. You know, look at the education. I can look at his profile and quickly possibly determine if this is not the right Randy. I'm going to look at his contact information, see if the contact information is relevant. If it's not, then I'd come back and I'd go look at a different Randy. Let me do a Randy again. And I'd go look at a different Randy and see what is on his profile to help me try to determine, have I found the right person? Again, with search, with people search, with company page search, search your own connections. Drill in by using their company name, and then look at their LinkedIn profile as when you think you found the right person, and try to determine, is this the right person through their profile. I recently had a gentleman reach out to me on Quora, and he has an Indian name. He's in India. Very, very typical Indian name, and I knew I wasn't going to find him based on his name. So I filtered my search down to the name and to the industry that he's in. It took a little bit of time, but eventually I found a connection on his LinkedIn profile to a Fiverr account that he has, and I also found the reference to that Fiverr account on his Quora account, so I was able to tie them together and figure out pretty quickly that I found the right person based on the relationship between what was on his LinkedIn account and what's on his Quora account. It takes a little bit of research, but the more you practice this, the better you get at it, and the more efficient you become, and the quicker you can do it. I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator strategist, trainer, and coach, and I hope this is helpful.